Hello everybody. I've had a guy call me. He's got a couple trucks he's wanting to sell. One of them is supposed to be older, around the 70s. So we're going to ride down there, take a look, see what he's got, see if we can purchase these things. Let's ride. So we have made it here. This is the Dodge 4-wheel drive 3/4 ton truck that we're going to be loading up here. Now we have purchased these trucks. I'll do another video on it when we get it home, get it off the truck. This is a bunch of red waspers in it, so I have some wasper spray. I'm going to slowly raise the hoods and the doors, see if I can get the waspers all out of it before we get it on the truck. Of course, we're going to move a couple of these axles here out of the way. And this is just their old parts truck. It is 4-wheel drive as well, though. This old Dodge truck here is all complete. It was supposed to have been running back in the day. Like I say, when we get it back to the shop, get it unloaded, we'll do a better video on it. And this one here is just going to be a parts truck. It is wrecked in the front corner and the transmission's already out of it. But this truck here should make a running, driving truck. Well, let's get this thing loaded up onto the road back here. Like I said, we got to move a couple of these axles out of the way. We'll go ahead and get that done and see if we can get her up on the truck. We got most of the waspers I could find out of it. Got backed up here to it, fixing to hook it up. But it's a little small block truck. I'm gonna say it's probably a 318. See the wasper spray on the doors where I've got them good and wet. That's coming up the door jams. It is an automatic truck. There's another wasper flying around. Now let's go ahead and see if we can get this thing loaded on the road back here. All right, we've got her hooked. Let's let the hood down on her and we'll see if she'll pull on up on there a little bit. Three-quarter ton, 4-wheel drive. May have to turn her back over just a little bit now. A little bit more if it will. If not, I can back pressure off a little, make it easier to turn. There you go. There we are. We're getting up there now. We'll go ahead and put her in park. Go and climb up there and put it in park. All right, we've got it in park. All right, we've got her loaded up now. We'll get her J-hooks on the rear. Still got plenty enough room up front to tighten the chain on the J-hook when we get it on there. Set my wasper spray down. I ain't been too far without it, so we've killed several waspers here. That's got us tightened down. We got plenty enough room in the front. I'll situate some of the stuff that's in the back here. We're going to have to do something with it to keep it from falling out. I'll get that took care of right now. I think we've got everything strapped on to where it's going to ride. Pretty solid old truck as far as rust rods goes for a 73 Dodge Power Wagon. So let's go ahead and head this thing back towards my shop. We have made it back to my shop, and we're going to unload this thing right here in the front for right now, because I am going to see if we can get this truck to start and run. It is a sensational 1973 Power Wagon, 3/4 ton, 4-wheel drive. That is in pretty solid shape. I've just noticed that somebody has made an air tank out of the rear bumper. That is pretty sensational. Rear bumper's a huge air tank. This last thing was ran or tagged in 2009. So it's not really been that many years it's been sitting. It's been a while, but not really that many. We should be able to get this fired back up and running. This will make one heck of an old workhorse right here. Let's get this thing unloaded off the truck. Go ahead and get her J-hook off of it. I'm really kind of impressed with the solidness and straightness of this 1973 model. And what I can tell from looking up under the bottom of the bed is solid on it as well. So that's always a plus. I'll put up in here now, get this thing put back into neutral. I mean, even the outdoors, they're solid out there, not all eat out. They hold themselves open. I mean, this truck is pretty sensational. Head gate of the bed is good and straight, ain't all bent in next to the cab. A lot of these 3/4 tons are really used hard. Glove box lid is just open, looks like it's all there. Sliding back glass in the cab. This old truck needs to be back on the road, that's for sure. For sure. I'm going to go ahead and get it unloaded off the truck. We'll take another look at it here. So I did check. All the drive shafts are in it, front and rear. Only thing I really see missing is the top radiator hose and the alternator. And he said they actually took the alternator off and used it on something else, and the top radiator hose as well. The breather is inside the truck. It needs to be put back on it. And the vacuum line from the brake booster there, somebody's took it off as well. It just went down to the intake right there. They'd used a couple things off of it on another project they was working on. And I'd say that is the alternator bolts laying in the battery box here. So we'll put this thing back together. I can see the green antifreeze where they took the top radiator hose off. So that is a good sign as well. It is right on full of oil. Oil is black, of course, but it is full. I have the doggonest time sometimes getting them dipsticks back in there. There we go. You gotta think we were dipstick, Jimmy. But the solidness of this old truck, I keep saying that, but I'm just impressed. The bottom of the hood, the inner fenders, the bottom of the cab, the floor pans, the cab mounts, everything seems to be extremely solid. We will come back and do a startup video on this truck. I wonder if the carburetor is not stuck. It is moving as well, so that's a good sign. Let's see, somebody has got a box laying here that's not even hooked up, but the other box is hooked up. I'm just gonna lay this one in the battery box. 1973, good Tennessee title. And they had a ball hitch on the front here. And he said his dad messed with boats a lot, and he would actually hook the boat trailer if he was just moving around in the yard and stuff, putting them in the shop. He would hook the boat up right there in the front of the truck and driving around, and that way he could move it going forward instead of doing it while he was going backwards. We'll go back down there in a few minutes, get that other Dodge truck, bring it up here. It's just going to go out back. This one had to come up front. Like I said, there's the original breather for it. Even the wing nut is laying there. Glove box lid. That's the glove box insert, which is full of stuff. I'll just leave that out for now just to see what the glove box lid looks like here. Got one little crack in it there, but other than that, good shape. Yes, I love it. I love it. Sensational. Guys, if you like this kind of content, please go to my channel. Subscribe. Hit that like button. And ring that notification bell. Hope everybody has a sensational day.